General Secretary and President To Lam offers incense in commemoration of the hung kings.
The shooting suspect at the White House event was arrested.
Opening ceremony of Cua Lo Tourism Festival 2026.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. At 7 a.m. on April 26, 2026, the 10th day of the 3rd lunar month, the Hung Kings Commemoration Day at the Hung Kings Temple National Special Historical Site, Phu Thọ Province, General Secretary and President To Lam, along with other leaders and former leaders of the party and states, departed for kneeling Maran to offer incense and pay respects to the Hung Kings.
With profound gratitude, General Secretary and President To Lam, alongside party and state leaders, entered the upper sanctuary to offer incense and flowers. Party and state leaders expressed their deep appreciation for the predecessors who founded and defended the nation, enabling future generations to continue the tradition of building a prosperous, civilized, and beautiful Vietnam. In the sacred moments of the Hung Kings Commemoration Day, Mr. Tran Duy Dong, chairman of the Phu Tho Provincial People's Committee, delivered the memorial eulogy for the Hung Kings. The eulogy affirmed that, following the "when drinking water, remember its source" tradition, millions of Vietnamese hearts are turned toward the Hung Temple to honor their ancestors and pay tribute to the Hung Kings and the predecessors' contributions to nation building and national defense. The eulogy further emphasized that the entire party, military, and people share a unified will and determination to realize the two 100-year strategic goals. By 2045, Vietnam aims to become a developed, high-income country, a socialist nation that is peaceful, independent, democratic, prosperous, civilized, and happy.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that he is ready to hold peace talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Azerbaijan to advance peace talks amid a deadlock in US-led diplomatic efforts in recent weeks.
During his visit to Azerbaijan, the Ukrainian president noted that Kyiv is ready to participate in trilateral negotiations in Azerbaijan, provided that Russia demonstrates diplomatic goodwill. Ukraine has informed the Azerbaijani side of its readiness for trilateral talks. Similar to the contacts held in Turkey and Switzerland, the Kremlin has previously rejected the idea of a meeting between the two leaders anywhere outside of Russia. Meanwhile, Ukraine declared that Zelensky is willing to meet Putin in any country except for Russia or Belarus, Moscow's close ally.
On the social media platform Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the suspect involved in the shooting at the White House Correspondents' Association annual dinner on the evening of April 25th has been apprehended. The U.S. Secret Service had previously confirmed this information.
The shooting occurred at the Washington Hilton Hotel, just minutes after the dinner had commenced. Approximately 7 to 8 gunshots were heard. President Donald Trump and the First Lady, along with Vice President J.D. Vance and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, were immediately evacuated to safety. Following the incident, President Trump held a press conference at the White House. He praised the swift response of the Secret Service and stated that the suspect appeared to be a lone wolf attacker. President Trump dismissed any possibility that the incident was linked to the ongoing conflict with Iran. 2 U.S. law enforcement officials stated that the suspect has been identified as Cole Tomas Allen, 31, from Torrance, California. The cause of the shooting is currently under investigation by the authorities.
Coming up next are some updated news.
Deputy Prime Minister Ho Quoc Dung has just signed official dispatch number 34 of the Prime Minister on thoroughly addressing shortcomings and limitations in combating illegal, unreported, and unregulated (IUU) fishing. The official dispatch stated, following the fifth inspection by the European Commission, EC, progress has been made in combating illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing. However, many shortcomings and limitations remain, failing to meet the requirements for lifting the yellow card warning. The Prime Minister requested that relevant ministries, sectors, and localities strictly implement assigned duties and solutions to combat IUU fishing, and thoroughly address existing shortcomings and limitations in line with the EC's recommendations.
The Vinh-Thanh Thuy expressway project passes through 9 communes in Nghệ An province with a total length of approximately 60 kilometers and is scheduled for commencement in May 2026. The project is designed with 4 complete lanes, while site clearance will follow a 6-lane scale. The total investment is estimated at nearly 23,940 billion Vietnamese dongs, to be implemented between 2025 and 2029. According to a report by the Department of Construction, to facilitate compensation and site clearance, the Nghệ An Provincial People's Committee has planned 12 resettlement areas across the 9 localities involved. These localities are currently focusing on accelerating infrastructure construction within the resettlement zones to meet the assigned deadline.
On the morning of April 26, at the Hung King's Temple in Can Tho City, Vinh Thuy Ward, a ceremony was held to establish a Vietnamese record for the largest map of Vietnam made from coconut milk-infused sticky rice. The map fully represents Vietnam's territorial shape following the administrative mergers into 34 provinces and cities. It measures 2 meters by 2.6 meters, with a thickness of 10.3 centimeters and a weight ranging from 550 kilograms to 600 kilograms. A team of 103 professional artisans and chefs participated in creating this model, a number that symbolizes the 103 communes and wards of Can Tho City. The event stands as a meaningful cultural milestone, contributing to the powerful spread of national spirit, patriotism, and Vietnamese pride.
On the evening of April 25th at Binh Minh Square, Cua Lo Ward, Nghệ An Province solemnly held the opening ceremony of the Cua Lo Tourism Festival 2026 with the theme Cua Lo, the quintessence of Lam Thuy. The event kicks off a vibrant Cua Lo beach tourism season featuring a wide range of captivating cultural activities, arts, and unique experiences.
The opening ceremony of the 2026 Cua Lo Tourism Festival has attracted a large number of visitors from both within and outside the province.
Cua Lo has changed significantly this year. It is much more well organized and grander in scale. I have noticed a very high volume of tourists here. I hope Cua Lo continues to grow and develop even further to attract more tourists in the future.
The opening ceremony of the 2026 Cua Lo Tourism Festival reflects the aspiration to build an increasingly modern coastal tourism urban area. Speaking at the event, Vice Chairman of the Nghệ An Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Tai Van Ton, affirmed, "The land of Nghệ is home to numerous historical and cultural relics, renowned landscapes, and an incredibly unique and diverse ecosystem. Amidst this colorful tapestry emerges the vibrant and dynamic Cua Lo, the green pearl of Nghệ An, which has firmly established its name on Vietnam's coastal tourism map." Nghệ An Province is constantly striving to achieve the goal of developing tourism into a spearhead economic sector and making Nghệ An an attractive destination for the entire country, in which Cua Lo is identified as one of the province's key tourism hubs. Also on the evening of April 25th, Cua Lo was honored to receive the title of ASEAN Clean Tourist City 2026, awarded by the ASEAN Tourism Forum. Concurrently, the decision by the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism was announced, officially recognizing and adding the Mai Bang Temple Festival to the National Inventory of Intangible Cultural Heritage.
Qua sự kiện này thì chúng tôi rất kỳ vọng là
We have high expectations that this festival's opening will serve as an opportunity to attract an increasing number of tourists to Cua Lo. This, in turn, will encourage them to join hands with the local authorities in building Cua Lo's tourism towards stable and sustainable growth. The opening night concluded with a spectacular high-altitude fireworks display that lit up the Cua Lo coastal sky, leaving a lasting impression on locals and visitors alike, and ushering in a new tourism season full of promise.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.